Once a person came to live in the hermitage of Gautam Buddha. After 2 days have passed in the peace of the hermitage, he goes to the Buddha and says, Buddha, some questions are arising in my mind. I have come here to answer them. Buddha said, ask, what is your question? The man said, Buddha, I am not at all happy with my life. Mountains of sorrows and troubles have made my life a hell. Nothing is going well in my life. I want to know why all this is happening to me, why I am so much unlucky. Buddha said, first of all, you tell me what is the reason for your sorrow. What are those things that got you so upset and worried? After thinking for a while about the Buddha's question, the person said, what kind of question is this? I asked you a question, and instead of answering, you are asking back. Buddha smiled after listening to the person. Buddha smiled after listening to the person. If you don't know the reason for your sorrow, then how can you expect me to know the reason for your sorrows? The person said, Buddha, but people say that you are God, you know everything, you read people's mind. Then you would know the reason for my sorrow. Buddha smiled lightly and said in a serious voice, you are making a mistake in thinking that somebody will come and get you out of all your problems, but that's never going to happen. You are the only one who can save you from your troubles. If you feel that you have attained enlightenment, then you can solve your problem. I am also like you. The only difference is that everything is clear. The day all the problems in your life will be resolved, from that day you will also. There will be no need to go to Buddha for the problem. Buddha asked the person, have you ever observed a flower carefully? Hearing this, the person was surprised and said, Buddha, flower is a simple thing. Everyone has seen it. Buddha said the flower is a bud. In the morning darkness, turns into a flower in the light of day, fades away in the evening. If a flower only worries about this, till the evening it has to wither and fall. It will never be able to bloom. In this way, if you only think about your sorrows, then you will never be happy. So I want to tell you there are still many things in your life that you can still be happy about if you look closely. You can smile thinking about them. You can be happy inside. You focus on the best of your life instead of weakness of your life. If you want happiness in your life, then you have to follow this eternal rule. One man has to focus on the good and positive things in life. I can only show you the way. I can show me how to walk on that path, but you still have to walk on that path. Hearing such words from the Buddha, the man sat quietly for some time. Then he thought something and said, but Buddha, I do not understand one thing. Can my whole life be solved in one way? Buddha began to answer very quietly. Suppose a fortune teller tells you that your death is certain by this evening. Knowing this, you will worry about the things you are worrying about right now. You will not even remember what kind of problems. What are you worrying about now? At that time, only you will be thinking about the reality that people call death. All of a sudden, you'll realize that the little things you used to call her biggest problems were nothing at all. Suddenly, you will feel that it is useless to worry. Till this evening, I am going to leave the world. And you will find those moments of your whole life wasted, which you would have spent worrying, jealous, and suffering unnecessarily. People speak but never accept from inside that one day they too have to leave this world. Their desires are so strong that they believe themselves to be immortal. Happiness and sadness both are not permanent. It is created by our actions and thoughts. The man who had been listening to the words of the Buddha interrupted and said, so what you mean is that I always think that I am about to die. Will this thinking solve all my problems? No, never think that. You just have to accept that my presence in the world is uncertain. I'll live a happy life as long as I'm here. Live with whatever good things are happening in your life. She will give you happiness and peace within. Get your mind right and slowly. All the problems in your life will end. Most of the sorrows of a person's life arise from his desire. That's why you control your mind. If you can treat your mind like a child's mind, then you will feel inner peace. The person said that you talked about controlling the mind. How can you control the fickle mind? Buddha said that you must first understand the difference between happiness and sorrow. You must first know what happiness and sadness mean to you. After that, through practice, you have to prepare your mind in such a way that you should not be too happy on the occasion of happiness, nor should you be too sad when you are sad. You have to make an effort to keep yourself completely in the middle, what I call the middle way. If you dig deep into your life and try to find out what makes you happy and why, So in the end, you will get only one answer, that you are the cause of all your sorrows. Your desire, attachment, desire. All this is created by your mind. So if you control your mind, then all your sorrows will end. Friends, if you want to listen to the teachings of Gautam Buddha and all the medium path told by him, for this you can listen to the audio in Hindi on Kuku FM, which is called Being to Becoming Buddha. In this audio, the whole life story of Gautam Buddha and his teachings have been discussed in detail. And Kukufm is Indian audio platform where you can read audiobook in your favorite language. Right now, the Christmas offer is going on. On Kukufm, for this, you have to subscribe 39 instead of 99. You will get this offer only till 25th December if you use the code SANT60. If you are watching this video after 25th December, you will get 50% off on yearly subscription of Kuku FM if you use personal code WI50 to download the app, link in description and pinned on comment box. Gautam Buddha said to that person, if you will do one more small thing, then you will see that all the sorrows of your life will end forever. After hearing such words from Buddha's mouth, the person got excited and said, what will I have to do for him? After hearing such words from Buddha's mouth, the person got excited and said, what will I have to do for him? Buddha said that you will not talk to anyone for the next 2 days, and took the paper and sat in the lonely place of ashram. You have to sit there and think and write about the sorrows that are testing you, and also write down the reason for them. And on the second page, you have to write a little bit of happiness and also write the reason why you have this happiness. No need to rush. You have plenty of time. You can think easy. Go and think and write comfortably. The man bowed down to the Buddha and sat down in the corner of the hermitage. After 2 days, he came back to the Buddha with some papers in his hands. Seeing him, the Buddha said, first of all, read your sorrow from the paper and recite it. The person started reading the paper first. My family members are rich, but I am poor and working. I am not rich in my work, and I am comfortable with my work, and I am compared to others. The person started reading further. Second, many people in my neighborhood have saved, but I do not have anything in the name of savings. The first reason for this is that I know little work, but I spend a lot. Today I have nothing in the name of savings. Third, my wife has been sick for a long time and I am the cause of her illness. Because of my carelessness, I never took her to any doctor. I left it to fate. Maybe it was my disrespectful wish that if I die due to illness, I will marry a beautiful woman. Fourth, I keep thinking of getting free money in my mind, but the plan doesn't get fulfilled. I drown in the ocean of sorrow. Then I can't bear this sorrow, and I am the reason for this. I know I don't have the money to drink alcohol. Still, I do it. I live my day happily, but keep watching without being able to do so. Buddha. These are the biggest sorrows in my life, and after thinking deeply, I found that many of them were caused by my actions and my thoughts. After listening to this, you read the paper of happiness to me. Whatever I felt in the last 2 days, I have never experienced it anywhere in my life. In the last 2 days, I have realized how great the real peace and joy is, and I am very happy to have experienced it. The list of reasons for my happiness is very long. It will take a long time to read and understand. After hearing such words from the mouth of the person smiled and said, not only for you, but for all of us, the reason is the same. That person wastes a lot of his time. You are in finding out the cause of sorrow. Even our life is a vault of happiness, peace and joy in a way. Buddha said to the person that there is no need to share all the reasons for happiness. You can recite some of them. The person started reading with a big smile. First, happiness, because I am alive and living in the world, and I am healthy. I have parents, a wife, and 2 children. Like this, my father has many precious treasures, like the love of my parents, the love of my wife, the love of my children, and the happiness of a father. Second reason is that I can work hard. I can do any kind of work. You cannot hinder your income, and you can fulfill all the needs of your family. I am happy that I can make a happy family. I compare myself with my brothers, my neighbors, and you have made me a man of humanity by grace. Leaving all the bad habits, you can lead a happy life. And the thing of greatest happiness and good fortune for me is that for me, find a place, and as long as I live in this world, our desire and attachment is the cause of all suffering. I will try my best to know myself, and I have never been alive. Now you can be near your family. This life is with everyone. May any trouble in your life try to surround you. Life is too short to say to yourself, and in this life, you will not let worries and sorrows enslave you. Try to sit quietly and try to know the cause of that sorrow and destroy it if you find it. In this way, you can find peace of mind and never-ending happiness. Friends, hope you like this video. And don't forget, listen being to becoming Buddha on Cookub. Use Santa60 code to get offer and download app from given link.